on a rope. Look at this person slip off in the water. My God. Really? National Works Agency. Daryl Vaz. Only not see the plight of the people them. My God Almighty, I'm telling you, this work that I do is so difficult. You carry the burden of so many persons. Now how can I sleep tonight knowing that there are people out there that is stranded, can't reach home? This thing hurt me to the core. My heart is heavy. Andrew Holness, because clearly Darva is not listening. Andrew Holness, come to the rescue of the residents of Craigmill, Whitehall and Belvedere. They need your help. Look at this. Look at this now. Look at this little girl. If she slipped, she gone in the river below. How much more can they take? Look at this elderly man. This is him way home. What else can I say? I don't know, I'm going to lay down in the road myself out above the and Blackie Road. My God, come tomorrow morning. The people need answers. This is not supposed to last another day. This is a national emergency and a national disgrace. It's 3 communities, you know. It's 3 communities this is affecting. And don't forget the farmers that is involved. My God.
Wow, family, manners and total respect. How you guys doing? You guys all right? Well, Natalie Garvey responded. Natalie Garvey. You remember me doing my video earlier? I'm use my 2x4. I'm a swing it two time. I'm a Leonard me 2x4. Like them I hear people, them I listen and them I learn. So she came out and she dropped the hammer upon dead man Mckenzie. It seems as if what Mr. Mckenzie is doing is something off the cuff. Pretty much brand new where with Miss Nita, something she have not seen before. It seems as if it's something that she don't read about no way. She don't see no way. But at the same time, them claim I knew this, I knew that. I confuse everybody. Confuse them, confusing even them own self, gentle people, must I say. So, Miss Nita come out and slam dead man Mckenzie. Me I tell them, say if you fight back, put up the 5 PNP when you got the weaponry. When you shot a firebomb, put up the weapon so she respond, people. So we're going to talk about it. Radam. Again. Now, before we go to Miss Nita, people, we have something to play. Now, we also see where dancehall entertainer Kip Rich among several men listed as persons of interest by St. Catherine Police. You remember me that tell these guys about gag order? So if it's okay that Kip Rich named their road, he probably go down there with a lawyer and he walk down where he go. But Kip Rich named it in the world. So me I since I say, hold on, damn, Kip Rich a gangster. And that me I say, you know, people will just do a video because we see Juliana side with that man, that Chinese man there. So keep the gag order that has been on the Integrity Commission for how many years now? But the Integrity Commission want to get up off of them so them can work for the people. The Integrity Commission can't work for the people because crooked politicians keep hiding and having us in the dark who serve them. That's why I'm come out and slam these two guys. So why you believe me have to bring them up now? This is what me I tell you about right there. Dancehall entertainer Kiprich, among several men listed as persons of interest by St. Catherine Police. Now, I do not know Kiprich's life story. I have nothing on it. I don't know if he's a good man, he's a bad man. I don't know if he's a Christian or whatever he is. See, but all I know is that his name is out there already. And this is how them do it in Jamaica. Some of we name out there plaster up, but politician, you can't know them name. And if you hear me, I say, people, you can't know politician want to put out a gag order upon the oversight body, making himself kings. What made them different than Miss Mattison? Why are they different from Kiprich? Why are they different from anybody else? Them throw Kiprich name out there. So anybody anywhere in the world that want me right to the what Kiprich get himself in now. Like God, you know, so Jamaica say that for them artists they buy gun give the young boy them, you know. Just a speculation. Remember say taxpayers now pay Kiprich, you know. But taxpayers are pay no. Taxpayers are pay no. So should I know everything once an investigation has been launched. Taxpayers don't pay Kiprich. But Kiprich name out there. But the people who are work for the people, they put on a bribe no, for the Integrity Commission when investigation start. Nobody must know. But even though Kiprich is not accused of anything, he's not under investigation for anything. He's just a person of interest. Your name is allowed to be everywhere, loud and clear, out there. Even when the man go down there and walk away with his liar. Because many of these type people, remember me just do the video, I tell you, many people, when they go down on station, they walk. So let's read and see what I go on. Information Commission concerned about, hold on there, Lord Jesus. Did you know that there's a big data breach in Jamaica? All bank account that get swiped in Jamaica. Oh, no, I go on, man. The place still get wild. The place get wild, Jamaica people. May I tell the truth? The place get wild. Get wild. So, them say them and look for Kiprich. Because we don't know the entertainer have dancehall entertainer Kiprich, whose given name is Marlon Plunkett, is among several men named as persons of interest by the St. Catherine North Police this evening. The police say the men are believed to be able to assist them in investigation into several incidents in the parish. You see that? And even if the men are innocent, I want to understand what I'm saying, people. Them name out there, but politicians, they want the name keep quiet. Taxpayers who are pay them must know when investigation launch. I want to understand what I said. That's why I don't want to gag up on the Integrity Commission. I want to understand me. People can be me and you. If they have a slight doubt that we do something, they will come for me. They will lock me up. They will play with them out there. Roadblock. See the man an artist, see the man have a career. What I'm guilty or not, I don't know. But when it comes to the image, this don't look good. Remember the taxpayers pay, but taxpayers pay a politician. They're a servant of the people. Kiprich is not. But if the servant of the people, they can put gag order so we don't know when them under investigation. No cover up here. So that's why I want Julian Robertson, you know, fit to be the Prime Minister, Finance Minister, my brother. You know, fit. Because you signed with them man there. I mean, you hear Mark Golden come out, come tell me why he's so quiet on it. If you believe in that, come in, in a bed with politician, you know. I'm in bed with the people. That's who me in bed with, the people of the country. Not with no politician. And when we see PNP and Labour Right join forces, share common goal, and one thing, of all the things in the world on disagree on, but the two no gang up, join forces to gang up against the Jamaican people to hide the truth from we. That's all I say. It is a deceptive. Remember, Mark Golden promised us that we will give the oversight bodies more power. You are already in an opposition and you take the power from them. What you guys could have do right now before you go in the office to give them more power, like them ask for, is to remove this gag order that you vote with the Labour Right to keep on them, Julian Robinson. That's what I'm saying, not fit. Maybe no information, no finance minister about that. No, you're not fit because you want to lead in the darkness. You should have never followed the Labour Right, go down that road there. That's why I may bring you back up tonight when we say keep rich. That's why we kick you back out there, man. And these are the things I show you. Keep rich is an artist. He have an image to protect. My artist, he have a brand to protect. Whether I'm guilty or not, me say, me don't know nothing about no man. Me not take off no man. Me not throw no man under no bus. I don't know nothing. But what I'm showing you is what we're seeing here. Keep rich is out there. Like so many other cases. John Brown, Harry, Tom, Peter, Paul. People are many times missing that. Sometimes they list them so long of the many men who should come to a station. It's frightening. And when the man them go down a station, people, like I read, most of them walk. They are innocent. Most of them. So what if Keep Rich is innocent? You don't look good for your image, brother. You don't look good for you. You know me then in the world, I say, you know, say, people brother say, you go down there in Jamaica, man, and buy a bad man them gun. Yeah, man, they go down and buy that. All them are going and say they're innocent. They're innocent. That's why you can't trust nobody. All of them artists out there, and the man could be innocent people. You hear me say, I don't know if he's innocent or guilty. I'm not saying there's no investigation launched. It's just a suspicion. Let's want to ask a few questions. The investigation launched like him. But when investigation launched in a dirty politician, we must know. So that's why PNP and Labour Right join up against the people. They keep you in the dark and tell the light. Me say, now nah, go get a mama clock. Now use the 2x4 and broke up everybody verbally. PNP and Labour Right feet. This guy has been on the Integrity Commission from about 2017. The gag order depend them. So Mark Golden knows the gag order today. So when they say Mark Golden come out and talk about say, we're gonna give them more power. Start from now by taking the gag order for them. Or you're gonna give them more power and have a gag order for them. How am I gonna trust you? Or you gotta give them more power and you have gag order upon them, Mark Golden and Julian Robinson. You promise them more power. How you gonna give the Integrity Commission and have more gag order upon them and don't take it off of them? People, talk the truth, people. Come on, talk the truth, man. Talk the truth. Do you want PNP and Labour to join forces against we the people? Is that we them a line up against? Come here, man. Come here, man. Get out their feelings, PNP and Labour Right. Come here. You see, PNP and Labour Right, so join forces to keep the gag order, to continue to make politicians. Look what Andrew Owens are doing with the Integrity Commission in a court. To remove the part of the act that investigate illicit enrichment. Now, tell me why the hell the PNP should have gone over there and support that garbage, that pile of doo-doo. Why should them go in the mud over there? That's something mad at them. That's something now, that's something mad at them. You can't tell me, say, you're going to give the Integrity Commission more power when you go in. But when they're on the opposition, you side with the one that were in a power where I do corruption to keep it in the dark. I want to hear me, I say, people. If you hear me good enough, you can't promise me. Say, we're not going to be transparent. I beat Andrew Owens for corruption. I go like on a hand clean. Coming out here, come tell me something we want to hear. Me tired of that, because Andrew Owens tell me we want to hear already, you know. And yo, me dance to the tune. Me dance to the tune too. But when Andrew Owens coming at the reverse, we have never seen anything like that at the reverse, man. And we have to get rid of it. But on the other hand, the man we are going there, we say, we want to go in. But tell me now clearly. Don't confuse me. Come here, call the note, you know, and throw out the like a dirty jars water make the people them see. My golden promise to give the Integrity Commission more power when him go in, right? And me the out there say, yeah, man, that they want. Me don't love to see them lock up people kick off doors, confiscate electronics and files. But to all them are going to son with the labor right to inner power with them bag of corruption. Then I join them, man. To keep we the people in the dark. That is what me I try to tell you. Me, you, PNP, labor right. They want away. That is what's going on here. The PNP and the labor right join forces to keep us in the dark. They have a ball it out, they couldn't know what's going on. We not keep no secret for no politician. The PNP and the labor right join forces to Conway. If that sound better. What me say at me so? Me say the PNP and the labor right join forces to Conway. What they are labor right? What they are PNP? They might work against we. We cannot have that if you're going to come in and bring difference. So me are telling you from now, cut it out. Me are telling you from now, show the difference. If you don't want to come in honest, you don't steal on the matter on the life, no man. Steal on the business one I don't, no man. We don't want to come serve Jamaica and don't want to be honest and transparent with them, man. Turn out the one of them, man. Come out of the office, no man. We don't want a corruption in the office, man. You let everybody come hustle and shuffle and move things around. We don't want more entrepreneurs in the office, brother. We don't want more labor right in the office. So look at the crookedness of one of the Liberal Party. The most corrupt administration in our life. Fighting Integrity Commission in the court. Living off a gag order and everything hidden. Everything is gagged around this goddamn place. Nexim Holdings, over $650 million come out of housing trust. Go lend such man friend to go build 200 houses. I know we don't get the houses. But what that case end up in a gag order in a court, gag order upon it. We taxpayers don't know nothing. People say gag order, kill we. Thieving politician hide behind the fence of and the walls of gag order. But if we move from here with the gag order, I mean, I stop shame on you and call it out. It is hurting PNP, it is hurting labor right. Don't be one-sided, both of them. You not settle in a court. I have money in the National Housing Trust. But my money can lend to some people to build 200 houses that was never handed over to Housing Trust. Too expensive for I contribution, the contribution I make for me to purchase. Settlement in a court, but it's gag order for taxpayers' money, for Housing Trust money, and such man friend. Gag order upon that. Just recently the other day, the court hearing with SSL. There's a gag order and the SSL court hearing. The latest court hearing, they have gag order upon it. Gag order. They take taxpayers' money over $500 million. Spend an empty tax administration building. There's a gag order to keep us in the dark as to who and the government are screwing you over. Who them are pay money in the people not say, oh, go on, we tired of the gag order, man. Tired of the corrupted gag order, man. You know, hear me say? How people look where everywhere money are leak out, they put gag order. Gag order hurt with people. Thieving politicians want to hide behind the walls of gag order. We don't want that. I mean, I want them again, you know. Thieving politicians hide behind the fence of gag order. We are want them again. We don't want that, gentle people. God did not ever know. We'll understand what going on. So if, again, keep rich, name can get tossed out there. Image is everything to these guys. Right? He's an entertainer. If his name can go as person of interest, make the evening news, can you imagine how much people are running this on social media because he's a star? Can you imagine go on TikTok? Can you imagine YouTube? But keep it to work for us. Taxpayer don't pay him. In the work for us. So these guys want to tell me, say, whenever an investigation has been launched, I'm talking about taxpayers are going to launch an investigation. Taxpayers' money start to spend into an investigation into a public servant. These guys figure to them a servant, you know. Now, man, these politicians figure to them a servant because we are called the boss. Them been inside them are the boss. We're going to start showing them now so we are the boss. We're going to put demand out there. We're going to start showing them boys here say, we are the boss. People, we need to start demand some different thing around here. We're going to show them now, you know. Say, we are the boss. We'll show it to them people. I promise you. And we are the boss. On a servant. And here to sit down on it, to have a foot on the integrity commission neck. And we don't say nothing, you know. We don't say nothing. Let me see my go and run out on a chat about say, when he come in power, he will give them more power, man, or labor right this and labor right that. They want to use blood clean people, ignorance and dunce this. They correct them and fool them, you know. Because we can see clear right to the PNP writer, so. You have promised me to give the Integrity Commission, you have promised the Integrity Commission more power when you not go in. But you're not in there yet. But on the side with one of the most corrupt administration of all times. Who are fighting the Integrity Commission in a court and every front, resistance everywhere. How can the PNP go side with them and make it trust on no brother? They say a country meeting, you know, even though we want my golden win, but you know, I get the 2 years so easy, you know. When I get some rub. When I have to fix up on yourself. When I come south, when I come sideways, I'm soon, you know. Straight up on yourself and come forward. We don't have no corruption. Too much thief in the office. Hiding behind the wall. Taxpayers' money spent by empty buildings. When nobody not in her. But you put Gagada upon it. So we the taxpayers must be in the dark as to who our money. We say the bars of Uno who don't have no respect for us. We don't have no respect. That taxpayers' money are spent and we don't know who and where the money are spent by empty goddamn building. When you take $650 million out of NHT, go give it a big friend. Someone to take the dumping and a friend ramping shop over SSL. Walking around here telling poor Jamaican people, oh, they're not qualified yet. They need more points. But the last case end up in our Gagada. We can't not pay Gagada, no people. Every goddamn thing gag. The Liberator fight the Integrity Commission, the Prime Minister himself. I see the PNP got signed with one of the most crooked administration. You think so? Forgot it? Who do you think we forgot it? Who don't come out and address it yet, you know? Who don't come out and address this yet? Me now let this go. The two on the plan for thief the people them. Who the plan for lie to the people them people. I want to know a party you prefer one the country. Comment section what I say. A party you prefer no country. Let me do the right thing, people. That's all I say. Do the goddamn right thing. People, I am tired. Me grow like this. Me born come see corruption, people. Nothing for the youth, them politicians rob everything. And over shares to them pick an apartment complex, pick the buy 20 acre of land, offshore account, rob everywhere. Come in them end of fat, them have trucks, them have fast food giant, them own gas station, them have apartment complex. They thief so much money till some of them over shores. Offshore. Every ministry have holding night things are leak out. Look on the country people. What we gonna tell the grandparents them say? That's what the thing said, man. I we gonna demand Rastafari change now. We need change and we need change now. Even though you support a side, you must tell them, say, no man, and someone want this. Me say, even though you support a side, they must say, no man, no, and so this I should have go. And someone want this. And so it should have look. You know, you must say, even though you support a side, you see them wrong people on a slide, do it for your country as a patriot. I'd rather die as a patriot, man, more side with no dirty, slimy politician when I hurt the people. Because that is our problem. We forgot what purpose in this. Jamaica need people to fight for her. All our life we've been fighting for dirty, stinky jacket suit, man. We are PNP and labor right. But looking at our faces, so we say social media expose them dirty, nasty intention. No, sorry for them people. Nobody feel that way because some of them have some innocent looking face. Him nice and quiet, me like him. And then the people cut you and suck off your throat and suck out your blood. We don't know plain and petty with them people. Labor and PNP brought to where we had people. And all we do, we just give our loyalty to them people. Give them every goddamn thing and we not look for ourselves. If the PNP and Labour can side together and agree on one thing, and that one thing is to keep you in the dark, you know, this is where we have a problem. We said the PNP and Labour right can side on one thing, and that one thing is to keep you in the dark. You know, this is where we have a problem. Why don't they agree on any other things? What does them agree on? Them agree on keeping us in the dark. Look at that. Deceptive. Deceptive. Mark Gordon promised us more power to the Integrity Commission. You know, in a power yet, you know. So when Mark Gordon up on the campaign trail, appear live, I tell you. I'm a question, I'm going to turn up the pressure upon them, you know. Things have to change, people, but they demand change now. If you don't have teeth, when I come in, stop it. We want to change now. We not go back there, you know. We don't want no more of the administration of Andrew Ones. We don't want no more of that. So I want to lick them chops and get push up and all that, and get ready to become creep out. Poor people sitting again. Nobody win it. Turn down the public life. You're not the private life. Don't come out here. We don't want no more of that, people. That's all I say on this platform. And what you believe we have to come back down this road again? Because when we look tonight, I read, we say Kiprich out there. I'm Kiprich. I'm a public servant. The man name out there, Mr. Barat. You remember man an artist, you know. You have to protect your image and all them things. Then it's so good. Either way, whether you go down there and walk, I know you didn't want, you don't have nothing to do with it, it wasn't there. Happen oftentimes. But Kiprich name still there road. See there? Kiprich no work for us. We don't pay his salary. Taxpayers not pay him. But I Miss Matty's son. You know nobody. He named their road like a dirty water. All over the place, all over the internet. But politician is a feelings thing. You know? A feeling thing. Then they pan. Is only one of them stand up. And Miss Donna Scott Motley. She said they are using their feelings. They should push it off to the public so the public can have a say. And my say would, hey, take out the gag after Integrity Commission. This is deceptive. Now the PNP, after so many goddamn decades, and we have social media, we don't have to drop on the pants and make Carlos see. I say, I tear the can and no cloud verbally, man. I not play PNP and labor right, man. No, man, I warn enough for the country and the people, man. No, I warn enough for the purse, man. Let off of the purse, PNP and labor right. Hold on, sign and join forces to lie to the people, keep the people in the dark. When Mark Golden himself promised about give a difference, he might be a different man. But he don't look like Mark Golden coming a different cloud. He don't look like a different him coming. He look like everybody come with the Chickeenie business here, man. Julian can't go to go vote with them just so without Mark Golden running by Mark Golden. He's an idiot, man. He can't go there go vote, so I wouldn't think. I'm just saying, would he go there go vote without Mark Golden's blessing? Yeah, man, just side with them again, man. Yeah. It has been there. The Gagada has been there from about what, 2017, when it was the PNP and the Labour who joined forces to amend, to put on the Gagada upon the Integrity Commission. So it's been there. Now the Integrity Commission are ball out. Take the weight off of my head so we can more serve the people more properly. He's off of the Gagada, the Integrity Commission and the oversight bodies in Jamaica. They must ask civil society, I ask, I beg. Even I see the Integrity Commission themselves. Remember, this platform stand with the Integrity Commission. So I am at war with anything but coming at the Integrity Commission way. Remember, I want them already, you know. I want to liberate them already. Same thing we tell them. This platform is 100% behind the Integrity Commission. So I am at war with anybody or anything we're coming at them way. We name politician. So I'm at war with Julian Robinson. I'm at war with you, brother, verbally. I'm at war with you. I'm shame on you. You should have stepped down. You can't be the finance minister and you want to ride in the dark. And if you got Jamaica finances, but you're riding in the dark and in a power yet. We're not only promise with transparency, I can go like a decent guy, Mr. Nice guy, pretty guy, sweet talking guy. But tie down. But then the PNP side of labor right. But tie down. Come good. This one not coming about to not come sideways. Straighten up. We're not taking no more. Jamaica tired of thieves in office, holding back the country. And any side of the pan, they're going to throw out a road like a dirty jazz water, you know? Oh? Damn shame on you. I wasn't going to talk about it tonight again, but it's worthy. It's worthy, man. Because when I say, when we look at Kiprich, come and read before I come on, you know. Let me say, right. They're the same thing I talk about yesterday. The same video we do. I mean, expose them to man and all the PNP side with the labor right. Them are worried about their feelings. And I talk about them. Don't want nobody, you know, all them name can go out there and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, no have to try to protect them integrity. Brother, from your put your sitting in a public life, me not sorry for politician people, because guess what? Them not supposed to make no mistake. Them have advisor, them got workshop, them got lawyer, them got everybody around them. So them not supposed to make no type of mistake. Before them sign anything, that in the eyes are cross any T's. Them not come like me and you, we don't have no advisor, we don't have access to lawyer, so we just go buck up on we own and we learn the hard way and say, ouch. And that's the wrong way. Them are not excuse people. So what excuse Juliana want to give you, so? What excuse want to give you, Juliana? Julian? What excuse want to give you, bro? No want to know. Seriously. What excuse you want to give? Why would you be on an investigation? If you have workshop, you guys have every means necessary for you guys not to get into trouble. You guys have lawyers, you guys have advisors, you guys have counselors, you guys have workshop from the IC. Teach you guys how to do the right thing in our office. Juliana, come here. Say, if one of you going to go cross the line, remember to get training before you sign anything. You don't have to jump in a pit like me or anybody else, because we don't have them access to such resources. To keep you on the straight and narrow on the track. So hold on then. If you left off of that the track, then go way over the fence there, so down the goalie up there, so next side of the fence, and investigation start. We must know. Remember, you shouldn't under investigation in the first place. Because if it was honest, there would be no investigation. Because before you make that move, you should have seek advice. You guys have access to workshops, to be honest. Integrity. You guys have access to everything that we don't have. Our taxpayer money pay that. Before you sign anything that either cross T's, we can go talk to a lawyer. Brother, I'm going to get engaged in this. You think of the right move? Me want to look upon this good because I want to make that move, but I don't want to get in no trouble. We need some advice. So one of the things say, I don't want to stretch the law. And the Integrity Commission start an investigation. One don't want to know that. When we taxpayers provide with lawyer, counselor, and workshop, we taxpayers pay for that. Give you all of that. But still if you want to keep it in the dark, when you know under investigation, you don't fear, man. You know, say PNP and Liberty work against the people. You don't see it. No, man, a fireball for them, man. We're not coming, but we're not coming lean. We're not playing with them. We're not coming, but we're not coming goddamn lean. We're not playing with them. People never know what going on. I'm going to expose you all on the nastiness in our office. And years is going on, people. Years. Nobody can pay me for doing them type of work, yeah. Because them not going to like me. Because they're not going to like what I say. Them not going to want to use, you know, beat one side of the drum. No, me I beat every goddamn way. Listen to the story, yeah.
Section 53 of the Integrity Commission Act deals with the restriction on the disclosure of certain matters. The so-called gag clause has been subject of tremendous debate since the inception of the Integrity Commission. Several anti-corruption and civil society groups have called for its removal. This includes the commission itself. However, Justice Minister Delroy Chuck remained unmoved by those arguments, which again came up at Tuesday's meeting of the Joint Select Committee of Parliament reviewing the Integrity Commission Act.
When you do that, you create a problem of speculation, and that is why I've repeatedly said, Section...
Hold on. Create a problem of speculation. So why would you do that to keep rich? Why would you do that to keep rich? Maybe they are speculating and I wonder if keep rich in a gang now. Because we don't know him to be no gangster like that. But we don't know him personal life. So me just say, the argument is, we're not talking about speculation. Why would you do that to keep rich? See him there. See the clear example. This is what me try to relate to the people. See it right here. Politician must be served a different menu. But the whole of we must name source of food. Politician must be served a different menu. Me talk about public servant for the people. That's why we say them things say them are king, them things say them above the law, them things say them are gods. But even when you're entertainer, when you're a star, you don't know nobody. You're Miss Matty's son. You're not a politician. We must be protect with integrity, protect with feelings. But everybody else who taxpayers now pay, near Musgar Road, make we hear.
This includes the commission itself. However, Justice Minister Delroy Chuck remained unmoved by those arguments, which again came up at Tuesday's meeting of the Joint Select Committee of Parliament reviewing the Integrity Commission Act.
When you do that, you create a problem of speculation, and that is why I've repeatedly said Section 53 was put there, and I was a part of that Joint Select Committee to avoid reputational damage to public officials, which at the end of the day, it is as the New Zealand position say, you can't remedy it. Don't care how you say that, you withdraw the speculation. So, Chairman, as far as I'm concerned, even though most of the submissions are saying the so-called gag clause should be removed, it is there to avoid reputational damage. And my position is that it should remain as is.
Member of Parliament for South East St. Andrew, Julian Robinson, also remained unconvinced by calls to remove the clause.
I think, like Member Chuck, I do have the concerns about the inability to repair damage once an announcement is made, and that great care must be taken in how we treat with this particular clause. I think the challenge is and I know investigations take a long time, particularly related to financial matters. I think the length of time in tabling reports, is what gives rise to the speculation. And anxiety.
But Opposition Senator Donna Scott Motley called for her fellow legislators to set their personal opinions aside.
Thank you.
It seems to me as though we are using our own views to determine the approach, and I'm a little bit concerned about it. Now, let me say this. I am wrestling with it. I don't like it personally, but I am very unclear as to whether it is my personal opinion that should drive an amendment to legislation, or it is that having asked for public comment, for people to participate in a process, that we should at least take it into account to arrive at some kind of decision.
Government Senator Shireen Golding Campbell says while the arguments put forward so far have yet to persuade her to remove the clause, she's open to further discussions on the topic.
The question that I have to ask, based on the submissions that have been given, because the point I'm not clear on, how does the autonomy or authority to comment and disclose on an investigation further the object of the act? There's an investigation that the Integrity Commission is going to do on a public official, and the Integrity Commission wishes to make a public statement about what? I do not understand what the nature of that public statement could be that would further or enhance public confidence.
Siobhan Campbell for Nationwide News.
I do not understand your arguments sound juvenile. It's so people can bend up themselves in a pretzel when they want to cover up dirt. When they don't want the corruption hit the road and want to keep with the people in the dark. That is what is going on here, people. I tell the PNP and the Labour right them. When they put this gag order up on the Integrity Commission and I choke them out, both of them are planned for rob we in the dark. Me I tell you why I go on, people, me I call it out. So Mark Gordon must step up and hold in position on this, because Mark Gordon promised the Integrity Commission more power when they come in a power. But even in a power, and them move power from them. What kind of thing can go so? We now play with them, man.
When you do that, you create a...
This a man that protect pervert, protect every goddamn body, and I come out and them aside with that, the man don't have the goddamn sexual predatory list to be made public. How one woman makes sense, one person makes sense. Here, it
seems to me as though we are using our own views to determine the approach, and I'm a little bit concerned about it. Now, let me say this. I am wrestling with it. I don't like it personally, but I am very unclear as to whether it is my personal opinion that should drive an amendment to legislation, or it is that having asked for public comment, for people to participate in a process, that we should at least take it into account to arrive at some kind of decision.
Juliana, where I hide? You hear me smartly say? Me agree with her. I saw it's supposed to go. That's the type of governance we want, Juliana Robinson. Julian Robinson. This is the type of governance where the lady said right here, so. It's not supposed to be about your personal feelings and about your image. Nobody care about this, brother. I don't want to know public servant. We hire you guys. We pay you guys. We want to hear about everything. You guys have every tool in the book. How not to get in a trouble while in the office. We have every tool in the book. How not to get in no trouble. But because of sticky finger and greed and corruption, we want to keep it in the dark. No more in the dark. It's been not trust none of you. Mark Golden need to come out and stand up just like that lady here.
It seems to me as though we are using our own views to determine the approach, and I'm a little bit concerned about it. Now, let me say this. I am wrestling with it. I don't like it personally, but I am very unclear as to whether it is my personal opinion that should drive an amendment to legislation, or it is that having asked for public comment, for people to participate in a process, that we should at least take it into account to arrive at some kind of decision.
Thank you, Miss Scott Matley. At least there's a little hope in the PNP party when you have somebody in there who think like that. And not everybody thinking the same slimy ass way. What me say, people? At least there's some hope in the party when there's even one voice in the wilderness that sounds like that. There's no hope in the PNP party if everybody or whoever sound like this.
I think, like Member Chuck, I do have the concerns about the inability to repair damage once an announcement is made, and that great care must be taken in how we treat with this particular clause. I think the challenge is and I know investigations take a long time, particularly related to financial matters. I think the length of time in tabling reports, is what gives rise to the speculation. And the anxiety.
Speculation, that's what the lady said. Feelings, speculation, you have to protect your integrity. When you're coming to public life, we don't give a damn. Like I said, you guys have every tool in the book to keep on yourself after investigation. You have every tool in the book to do the right thing. So before you do anything, you can go get advice. So how do you end up in a corruption? And I look, you have to hide on yourself. How do you get in a corruption when you have every goddamn tool? We look at the IC workshop. Integrity office, we don't have the IC workshop. We don't sign the code of conduct. Eh? So, I mean, like, serious. I'm not sorry for no man. Come out of the office and be clean. I just want to be a target of Carlos. No, we're going to move to something else and we're going to play a video for you guys. Right? Remember, Miss Natalie Garvey, she responded. They might hear my video, people. I'm a video, a whole road. She respond. But let me go to a video and we're going to talk about the video and then we move to Miss Nita Garvey's video.
No video. Show money is not what I'm going to do before that. Yo, let's give him 4 in the front dash. Yo, give him 4. Yo, let's give him 4. Give him 4. I'm shooting in ya. Give him 4. You gotta touch him. Give him 4.
No, what the hell is that? Just 4 of them. Never need to come to my way in touch. And I'll get him a 4.
Take his ass out.
Get him out the room.
Yo, get him out the room.
Lock up the man at 6.
Yo, get him out the room. Get him out the room.
This is your time.
Yo, get them out the room.
Two of them to lock up.
The man clean that whistle. One of them clean. Come on. I'm telling you that give me a phone. I'm going to come out of this. I'm a phone. Yo, relax on my yo. Yo, I'm a phone. I'm a phone. I'm a phone.
Boy, Jaja. People, what do you think about that video there? Let me tell you what I think about it. The brother was uncontrollable. The brother talked about more on my phone. It was, the police them should have taser and put him down on the ground. Put that out of the way. They need taser. Him uncontrollable and have no respect for the law enforcement. You see them and galang and a drag cheer and no. When police come, they on the scene for iron out certain stuff and also you behave. On the other hand, it look like the female police ready to kill somebody. What's your problem with the youth videoing? That's why she go over there to slap the youth and slap on the phone, you know. The female police look like she ready to kill somebody. Look here, the male police, them, you know. You can't see them and exercise good restraint. You can't see them and say, cool them my youth. You can't hear them and tell the youth to calm down. You can't hear the male police them and try to get in car. But look on the female police. She have grabbed gun and slap out phone. She ready to kill somebody. The youth are being bad, you know. He deserve taser. I say, go man, Jamaica police deserve them want tools. Cause situation like that. Man behave himself and a galang so. Acting threatening. He's acting threatening. No lie. He might drag cheer and all that stuff. And the police did it. A taser might get in the house, you know. Yeah, man, he don't get taser or something like that. He don't require the gun if he not attack or anything. The youth will take the video. He not do nothing, you know. If stand up there, you can see him just stand up there in them shots. A video. The police go over there twice. Things that she bad. So the police look like she want more dopey for her gun. Play it one more time and look how the police woman look like she want to kill somebody. Like if the camera never did it. Them dead, you know. They just shot two people. Two brothers. The police might wipe out the youth in Jamaica. I bought it out. But hold on there. I will do a video on that. Come and stop. I'm going to stop do them video there. And I will do a video either tomorrow or so. I will definitely do my research and come with some files and show you guys. Let's watch this video one more time and watch the police woman look like she want to kill somebody. Slapping, what's wrong with police? They not carry body cam and they don't want nobody to record it. Because it seems as if they want to kill people. And if people even record it, there are cases, I mean, hear stories where police even go take your camera from you, your phone from you, and delete footage off of your phone. And if you have a camera up on your building, they will come over there and delete your camera footage. Me say the boy, I be bad enough. The boy, give me my phone, give me my phone. Him deserve it in a handcuff somewhere. Yeah, man, him deserve it in a handcuff. We have to split the thing down the middle, you know. Him have no respect because the police say, better, your action should be different. Let the police tell the police what I go on. You want the phone to come out of here. You call out the police on the dead, and you still want to go on with that rage that caused the police to be there. So while the police them dead, you're supposed to be different, brother. You cannot go on with that same rage. Can you imagine how you conduct before the police come there? And if I'm an officer, I think about it. I say, hold on there. Then if I saw you go on before me, and what did I do before me come here? So right there, so me I put in a handcuff. You first are going to handcuff. That's what the police should have done. But as you can see, the male police officer, them hold it down and I try to tell him, cooler man. But the female police officer, she don't want to do nothing more than kill people. I believe so. That's what I look at.
Yo, man, give him four in the front car shop. Yo, give him four. Yo, let's give him four. Give him four.
Take his ass out! Get him out the room! Yo, get him out the room!
The male police cool. You can't say police easy. The male police are telling you easy.
Get him out the room!
The female police no. Look at that. Look. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. He's wrong. So they keep picking up. He's wrong.
Yo, get them out the
That's not you. That's wrong, police. He's
She is wrong. She is wrong.
Two of them to lock up. The man clean that whistle. One of them clean. Come on. I'm telling you that give me phone and I'm coming at this. Mama phone. Yo, relax on my yo, mama phone. Mama phone. Mama phone.
I want them on the phone. It's like it, people them say it's a lady that is Amari and our man. I want them on the phone in the want the woman see. It's like a woman got the I don't know the police have the phone. It's like a woman got the phone, man. We man know when we out there. We used to do them things then of people. If female woman ever have the phone, what? Let me tell you something, let me tell you the truth. If none of my man ever left a phone a yard on the way to work, and the boss give you the last day if you come and work late already, you know, without no more sick time, no time off, right? And the boss say, Carlos, at the last day you come and work late, and you left your phone home that morning. You know, so the we are turn back off your phone and go work late and get fired. No, we are go back to the phone, we man, you know. People, there's something about phone, especially when you're out there do dirt. I know how the woman find out. Me I tell you, take it from my old dog. Me say, no woman, take away for you, man. Who have a phone? You like him heart beating at the phone. That part there, but the police officer, you see her? She's totally wrong. She assaulted the youth. Just all they seem just to video it. So basically, you look like she want dirt them or what, I don't know. Maybe if the other people them never did them flat out on the ground. What she beat the youth them for? Eh? I don't see the youth that disrespect her. And I him make the nice. And I him walk around in a drag chair around the place and about give him a phone. Him just there recording everything. So for she, if you go by the youth that peacefully record, let him stay there and doing things. Right? So you can imagine this is a police that want no transparency. That's why them not carrying a body cam. So they want to wipe out the Jamaican youth them. There's a genocide going on in Jamaica. How many times if you tell you that? Birth rate, I go down. Police are murder the youth them at an alarming rate. Let's move in the next story. The police woman rang for many levels. I know what she look like. Looking at her, she look like the police woman there with it get caught with cocaine and get locked up in Florida. You remember that woman there? I see where she look. She look like her. Me not lie. She look like that woman there. The police woman there get caught with the drugs and get locked up. Don't she look like she? Yeah, man, she look like she. Now, people, let's get to this beautiful lady here. Natalie Garvey. Today, honestly, me do my video, right? I'm a bonfire and brimstone, you know. And yeah, me I say, if you step out there, stop making the PNP walk up and uno like say, uno lazy, uno care about the people. Stop giving some little fine print on the page or something where we figure read. Make it easier. Make information easier and accessible to the people. Read for the ones who can read like me. Read for the ones who cannot see. But when you just write something in a fine print and put it on the PNP page, we're not going to read it no more. I say we're not going to read no more on my platform. But when you give me a video, an audio, you don't have to show your face. Just read it for us. Read what they wrote. Read it for me. Take it up and read it on your phone. That's all they have to do. But guess what, people? Them listen and they're responding. So today we talk about housing. I know so the opposition spokesperson housing is Miss Natalie Garvey. So she hear the argument. We know she hear it, so she come out. So I have to play her. And we have a discussion when we're done.
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
The opposition is calling on the Minister of Local Government, Honorable Desmond Mckenzie, to urgently clarify statements made at a post-cabinet briefing yesterday regarding the ownership of houses granted to the registered poor under the Poor Relief Act and under the new social housing program. The minister's assertion that these houses would revert to the municipal corporation's ownership upon the death of the beneficiary is causing grave national concern and is legally misleading. The legal status of these homeowners must be clarified, as persons now receiving houses are confused by contradictory statements made by the minister and their original understanding of the program. It is my advice that indigent housing provided to registered poor or paupers on the roll only revert to the municipal corporation's ownership if constructed on vested pauper lands. However, the minister's statement implied this was the case for all housing grants. I'm also noting that this rule does not and should not apply to individuals who receive houses on their own land or on land legally permitted for use granted to them by others. I'm also seeking clarification regarding the National Housing Program, which is administered by the Office of the Prime Minister. These beneficiaries are similar, and some are now very anxious about their housing security. As a result, I'm calling on the government to publicly outline the rules governing these housing provisions. The opposition is firmly against houses being taken away from the elderly, the registered poor, indigent individuals, or anyone on the pauper's roll, as this would put surviving family members at risk of homelessness or destitution. I also believe it's disingenuous for the minister to claim that the indigent housing program, where government built houses for the poor, was initiated in 2016. This is inaccurate, as government has been building indigent houses since the 1990s.
Visit our website at pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica PNP.
Well, Mama, thank you. Listen to me. You listen to this channel. Thank you for reading what you wrote, because that was written on the PNP page yesterday. I hear me come out and say, I'm not reading for the people, man. It's too fine. So what she do? She could take it up and read it. And then set it up like this and put it out. At least this. Remember, say, the Labour had 2 press conference up on UNO, you know. The Labour have 2 press conference up on UNO. UNO need to represent the media better. This is improvement. But I'm going to teach you something, Miss Natalie. Come on, you win, you know. Come say, I love Marcus Garvey. You one of the woman I like. I'm like Kerenisha Morrison over the Labour right. I like that woman here. I'm like currency people. Don't get jealous. I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for both of them. Right? One a Labour right, one a PNP. You know, woman them, sir. You know, I left me, I don't know. So, I want the woman to succeed. But I'm going to tell you, you make a mistake. Your delivery, nice, but it's too soft. Don't ever make no response like this without to throw dirt. We must always throw some dirt. Me a teach you now, mama. Come and give me 2x4 today, you know. When I swing it right, I'm in the way I save it for. Don't ever make a response like this and throw dirt. You should come out and say, while he's on social media and going around confusing the people, what he should come out and talk about is so and so and so and so and so. Throw dirt, you know, dirt. Don't make a response like this and waste the moment without throwing dirt. You have to throw some dirt. You can make a response, but dirt. You know, taxpayers would like to know where the $3.4 billion is. And now come after 9 years, they want to spend less than $7 million. These are the things that taxpayers are concerned about, and not by not confusing them and try to take away their land. You have to throw dirt. You can't be decent in the politics, mama. The argument that you have teeth. Me respect your response, you know. I'm glad you listen to my video and do it, honestly. But you have dirt. You want me to teach you about dirt? Listen how you make a response and throw dirt at the same time. Watch this.
Following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
This is Angela Brunbrook, chair of the People's National Party. The PNP categorically rejects the Jamaica Labour Party's latest baseless and defamatory attacks, a desperate attempt to mislead Jamaicans and distract from the government's corruption scandals. This reckless smear campaign is unacceptable, and the PNP will take legal action to put an end to it. We have full confidence in our General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell, and the Mayor of Kingston, His Worship, Councillor Andrew Swaby. who have been unjustly targeted. These malicious and politically motivated accusations, without a shred of credible evidence, are nothing more than a cowardly attempt to deflect attention from the JLP's governance failures and corruption scandals. The PNP challenges the JLP and its operatives. If you possess any legitimate evidence, submit it to law enforcement authorities. Otherwise, cease these defamatory attacks immediately. We also call on law enforcement agencies to clarify whether any investigation is indeed underway. If such an investigation exists, those involved should be informed through due process rather than being subjected to the JLP's political theaters. While the JLP wages a campaign of lies and deception, Jamaicans continue to suffer under its failing leadership. Hundreds of millions of dollars in public funds have been squandered. The government has wasted $23.4 million in just 1 year on an unauthorized lease for an empty building in Anota Bay, benefiting a sitting JLP member of parliament. A private company continues to collect $475.7 million from taxpayers for an unoccupied property in Greenville, Mandeville, funds that should have been invested in hospitals, schools, and infrastructure. A media house that allegedly owes over $1 billion in unpaid taxes continue to receive government contracts. The Prime Minister and his administration have persistently clashed with the Integrity Commission and the Auditor General, resisting every effort to hold them accountable. Their refusal to sign the Integrity Commission's Code of Conduct confirms that Jamaicans already suspect, that this government has no interest in transparency or ethical governance. Instead of addressing these urgent concerns, the JLP is preoccupied with manufacturing scandals to manipulate and deflect from its own corruption crisis. The PNP will not be distracted by the JLP's desperate attempts to shift focus from their failures. We remain committed to good governance, transparency, and ensuring that public funds serve the Jamaican people, not political deception and corruption.
Visit our website at pnp.org.jm.
So people, you see the difference in the messaging? So I tell Miss Garvey, so now come back out and waste no ear time. And then I slam them. Because your messaging sound like you and them in a bed and you and them a friend. You're happy I slam them at election time now. You know, waste no time. You saw Miss Brownberg slam them, she addressed the issue, you know. Half of the video, she addressed the issue. And then she said, the time when the out here, this and that, and then she start with the dirt. Because there's no short of dirt to throw upon them, you know. And you did not throw no dirt upon them, mama. You did not throw. Me thank you for your response still, you know. So all I did was read what I wrote yesterday, but you never put no fire in it. So this is like your soft upon them. You hear Miss Brownberg do it? I hope you all learn from her, you know. Miss Brownberg response, half of her whole response, it was addressing and what they say in the press conference, and then she go off upon them. Like the time out they sit down there upon me name Dr. Janko, go feed them, pick them on our mind, go wash your dirty kin, go paint your house, go cut your yard, go take out your chimney under your bed. And them vibes they have in the pan lady. So as Miss Brownberg saw, you know, a politics. When you make the labor, them slapping up all the time. So I hope you all learn. This right here, make a play you back again so the people them hear how nice you are. So like a nice lady, but too much nice is a work. You miss the opportunity to slam them because there are a lot of dirt when it comes to housing right now, mama. Don't forget Nexim Holding. You forgot to remind the people about it and show them the history and the pattern of this man feel to put house over people's head. Nobody forgot Nexim Holding. Nobody forgot the $3.4 billion. And after 9 years, it's less than $700 million. Nobody forget them and try to take the poor people from over them head. You need to make them have it. You give a response, and then they go along. The time they on social media, I tell lie and confuse the people. Go along a yard, go bed, go take out the chamber from man your bed, go sleep up in the yard, go take care of your picnic and stop just food. I don't love them for the pan, man.
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
The opposition is calling on the Minister of Local Government, Honorable Desmond Mckenzie, to urgently clarify statements made at a post-cabinet briefing yesterday regarding the ownership of houses granted to the registered poor under the Poor Relief Act and under the new social housing program. The minister's assertion that these houses would revert to the municipal corporation's ownership upon the death of the beneficiary is causing grave national concern and is legally misleading. The legal status of these homeowners must be clarified, as persons now receiving houses are confused by contradictory statements made by the minister and their original understanding of the program. It is my advice that indigent housing provided to registered poor or paupers on the roll only revert to the municipal corporation's ownership if constructed on vested pauper lands. However, the minister's statement implied this was the case for all housing grants. I'm also noting that this rule does not and should not apply to individuals who receive houses on their own land or on land legally permitted for use granted to them by others. I'm also seeking clarification regarding the National Housing Program, which is administered by the Office of the Prime Minister. These beneficiaries are similar, and some are now very anxious about their housing security. As a result, I'm calling on the government to publicly outline the rules governing these housing provisions. The opposition is firmly against houses being taken away from the elderly, the registered poor, indigent individuals, or anyone on the pauper's roll, as this would put surviving family members at risk of homelessness or destitution. I also believe it's disingenuous for the minister to claim that the indigent housing program, where government built houses for the poor, was initiated in 2016. This is inaccurate, as government has been building indigent houses since the 1990s.
Visit our website at pnp.org.
So when she said it, so what them talk about say that them start give away and they start this indigent program. The program was started in 2016, and it's a lie. She said she should have come out with the part, man. The radam. The radam never come, man. Me not wait for the radam. Like Miss Brown. Miss Brown give them the radam. Miss Brown say, the time went out there. I worry about the business. Go take out the chamber from her bed. Go wash the dirty kids. You have to have that to pepper them. There's so much to throw upon them. You say, me, I'm the campaign manager. Listen to me and say, I'm not all right. Me, I'm going to be an online campaign manager. Just listen to me, man. Just listen to me and we'll be all right. Listen to me. We'll be quiet, fine people. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. It was wonderful being here, people. She come out. Even though she might soft with it. I hope she listen to Miss Brown Burke. Miss Brown Burke did respond. After the video, she respond to what she respond to the line and all that. Then Miss Brown Burke turn on the radam pan them. And she said, like, the time in my business, you go watch the kid, take out the dirty jars of the fence, I go take out the chimney from the bed, mind no picnic, go wipe a social let out in them because there's no shot of dirt and garbage in the Liberal Party to throw upon them. And so you have to do it. Don't make them get away. We don't talk so soft, because like you go soft, and such man or Mckenzie are our friend, and you go easy. Poor people don't want to hear that, you know. Poor people want to hear warrior. We don't have to hear that. That's what this time requires. Warrior. No local saps. I want to succeed in their ministry. Because you want women to like, you know. Yeah, man, we need warrior. Not two people. Yeah, man, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Me just come up to tell us that the woman respond. They might listen to people. They might listen to the channel here, you know. They might listen to social media. Because they know say the right part me they pan. They beat them, but they know say me not bias and the right thing me I tell them. We don't get up and go defend the people. We don't stop sitting on the page and not respond. We don't get too much pay. Nothing at least go read something for people. And a press conference is, all them do is go by them phone and start read the message. That's all them do. Read it for us. Instead of put it on the page and expect we go find it and go read it. When it's sitting fine, you don't know if we have good eyesight. You don't know if we can read. So you guys are alienating a big part of the voters. So people can't read the vote for, they must know what I'm talking about. So they start read for the people, them man. You know, they read book for people, kind of people can't read. Read the message for the people. And trust me, I will share it on the platform just like I did. But one thing I'm not going to share, I'm not sharing the right thing, man. I believe it's laziness. People, you know, I slam them, not true. And then upon the toilet seat, right sitting and put pan them phone and take a shit. That's how they see it. And they can write a little message by your phone and call it and give a what? Show them more respect than that. So they did right, people. They respond, so we have to give them credit where credit belongs. We have to give them credit. So, you know, because we want Jamaica change, it can't continue so based on what I'm going with such man. Such man not stop. People, such man not stop. You know, some man have them pocket full of money and they go to the store, go thief and ice mint. Such man just cannot stop. You know? Remember, him like that shit in a church and insult. He just can't stop. But I'm going to leave you with something, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. So let me tell you something before we leave. It seems as if, because today in my video, I said, Miss Nita need to come explain to us, because is either what you're looking at in the contract and in all these documents, is either you never look on them and look on the fine print, or is something new when them cook up, when Mckenzie and the Prime Minister cook up, but she'll give you advice. And from what she's saying, Miss Nita here, is that the whole thing is illegal and unlawful. So based on what our knowledge of what she read, that means that there's nothing, so, because that's my question today. So I think she answered it. So based on what she said, is like nothing she read about these documents had nothing where to steal the people them land from them and the house from over them. So I don't know if it's something brand new, cook up, and them a push an agenda to rob the people them right under the PNP them nose. Because she don't know about it. And she look on the file. That's why she challenged them. Where does that come from? This is something brand new. We not subscribe to this. Some want them to fight for poor people, investigate the matter on themselves. I may expect to hear more from Miss Nita, because it's a hot button issue. Mama, are the hottest news this on social media? And are you in the driver's seat? Drive with care. All right. People, me love you. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
So what that means is that the average NHD contributor simply will never be able to afford a house that was built using NHD money. Because what the NHD has done now is to enter into what I consider to be an indecent settlement. An indecent settlement that has really served nobody's interest but the interest of a private development company. NHD has not gotten value for money. The taxpayers of this country have not gotten value for money, because all that has happened is that NHD has agreed to take back the $650 million that they gave and accept a further payment of $20 million in full and final settlement of the claim.
When one of those houses that were under the contract is now is selling for more than $20 million. Madam Attorney Zalika Jesse, this is indeed, I believe that it reached the threshold of being described as a scandal, a major scandal indeed. What say you?
Well, as I've mentioned before, this OB is what I would consider to be, and any well-thinking and reasonable person ought properly to consider this to be a national scandal. It is a national scandal. It is a slap in the face of NHD contributors. Because I'm not sure if people understand the gravity of this situation. You have a situation where the NHD has essentially been raped. The National Housing Trust has been raped to fund and finance a private development company that has used $650 million of NHD money to build a private development, and they're now selling those houses at a landslide profit at a rate and for a price that NHD contributors can simply not afford. The average NHD contributors can simply not afford to buy into a development that was built on the just leave these things continue to allow these things to just be a 9-day wonder. We can't continue to simply say that I just saw it go. It can't be just so it go. 200 houses are unaccounted for.
Absolutely, Madam Attorney Zalika, just caretaker for the constituency of Northeast.
To give back in a different form this time, a social house under the Indigent Housing Program in the Ministry of Local Government. There are two programs that are structured to provide housing for persons who are assessed as being poor and in need of housing support. Under the Indigent Housing Program, the local government ministry has a mandate to deal with persons who are certified as being poor. They are described as indigent, and there is a budget provided for that. And under that budget, there is a special program for indigent. That program deals with families who would have lost their homes, as in the case of these families here, Marsha Davis being the beneficiary today. I recall distinctly that when we came to the parish to open the new fire station that this administration built as a part of our commitment to the parish to improve the amenities that you have, the families were all gathered there, very distressed and asking for assistance. And I committed the Minister of Local Government to ensure that the houses were built. And I'm happy today to be here to see the fulfillment with Minister Desmond Mckenzie of that commitment. We're very, very happy to be here today. The new social housing program has a slightly different mandate. We do similar things. We do focus on households that are poor, that have no income, but we focus more on the housing condition that exists.
I would like to thank Prime Minister for this wonderful start. And continue to do the great that you're doing. I'm so very blessed to be here standing in front of you today, distinguished person for me.
Signed, sealed, and delivered. Signed, sealed, and delivered. New social housing program, giving hope to the poor, transforming lives, transforming houses, from this to this, building a better Jamaica.
The social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Holness, and I'm really proud of what we have been able to accomplish and lives that we have touched and changed.
I'm happy that you've shed some light on it, and I would have wanted you to a little bit more into the program itself, since it was started by your ministry.
Okay, what the program does, as I said before, persons can apply. They are investigated by the poor relief officers. They must have the land to build the units. And once that is done, we now proceed after the investigation to see whether or not the persons are eligible. They meet the criteria which is set up. Because you must be a part of a program that does not allow you on your own. And there are cases where we have provided houses for persons who probably are not that destitute, but because of their circumstances, we have provided for them. Now, the Poor Relief Department of the municipal corporations retain responsibility for the units.
Yes.
So while you occupy those units, the Poor Relief Department does its monthly checking on the units. You are not allowed to do any addition to the units. The units come fully furnished. It is something that when I came up with the idea of furnishing the units, we did it because there are cases where we saw persons have homes, but there is nothing for them to sleep on. So we figured it does make sense to give you a nice room, and then you have to sleep on the cold ground.
Or furnish the
So we provide the necessary furnishing for the unit.
Right.
Now, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale. No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died, and the Poor Relief Department retains the unit, and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need.
Absolutely.
So what we do, and we encourage persons to take care of the units. We notice that a lot of all of our units are built from concrete.
That she is either ignorant, incompetent, or a mice. Now the Auditor General spoke the truth that 3.4 billion with a B, not with a M, was granted to the housing project for Andrew Holness program under his ministry. He said that he never spent the 3.4 billion. Then I want to know if you get 3.4 billion and don't spend it in your 9 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent. He then said that he needs 6,000 houses for the poor and the indigent. In 9 years, he built less than 300. It means it will take 200 years for him to build 6,000. I want to know a Prime Minister who have a plan for 200 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent.
The PNP only argue about how the pie share up, how the cake cut up. But they don't know how to make the pie grow bigger. They don't come to you on the platform and tell you how they are going to create an economy for Portland for which you can benefit and your life can change. They don't give you a vision for the future that shows you how you are going to be better off. They don't come to you and tell you how they're going to use the natural assets that you have to create wealth for you. They don't tell you that. All they come and do is talk about me and tell lie for me and tell all kind of lies.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy skin and we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away, eat the yellow rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste for most of the statue. Say we like a catch you, but we got enough, we got you. Take the spit of money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above him up, him a got a break. But it in the kitchen, some a fly by like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% it burn me. Garbage pile sell out for this.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption peace.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.